So it's Sunday, and it's time for my mental health vlog. And it's been a pretty good day, even with the time change. And I always hate the time change because I feel like it looks like it's midnight by 6 p.m. And my stomach always tells me it's dinner time, way before it's dinner time. But I had a good day today. We went out to drop off some supplies for Feed the Vote at our pickup center, or our meeting location. And then we went out to Second Ward, Third Ward, one of the places close to downtown, and took some pictures by some really cool vote graffiti and put those online. So that was really cool. My week's been pretty good. Let's see. Had my meeting on Thursday, and it was freezing. They actually had the park closed for some private park event, so we had to meet on the other side of the park next to the public restroom, which is weird if you think about a group of gay sex addicts meeting next to a park public restroom. There was irony there. So we cut the meeting short just because it was really cold, and it was like the first cold day of the year, so we weren't really prepared for it as best as we could be. But it was still a good meeting. The talk was about sanctuaries and where you feel safest, and I didn't really share a whole lot just because I couldn't relate to the topic, because I was trying to think about where I really feel safest, and I guess I just feel safest in my apartment, but I don't know. Anyway, so the meeting was good. Fellowship was good. Spent a lot of time this weekend with my boyfriend, and he and my son are getting along really well. I really do love it. It's really cute to watch them talk about video games together and play video games together. And my son called him his new BFF, which I thought was really adorable. And I'm glad that they're getting along really well. Still dealing with the issue of sexual anorexia. Did a little bit of homework on that in one of my SAA books, and I'm gonna meet with another member of my group next week, who has dealt with this as well, to talk about ways that he has managed to get through it. I think he told me it took him about a year to get over it, and I really am hoping for my sake and my boyfriend's sake that I don't have to deal with it for a year. But at least I know that it's got a name, and at least I know that it's pretty common in recovering sex addicts. So that's always fun. So Friday night, my son came over, and my boyfriend was here, and we ate Subway because that's our thing, and played video games, and didn't really do anything special for Halloween this year, except for the trunk or treating we did last weekend, which was a lot of fun. And last night, my ex-husband and his boyfriend put some stuff together for my son to do at the house to celebrate Halloween, since he wasn't going trick-or-treating. And holidays are hard. It was the first Halloween I wasn't with my son, because last year I got to take him trick-or-treating. And I was all excited that he was going to have so much fun stuff to do at home with his daddy. But it was still hard. And I have to get used to holidays being hard. And this is kind of the start of that season. And he's got birthday coming up, and then Thanksgiving, and then Christmas, and I'll see him around those holidays, and I may even actually see him on some of those holidays, but it will never be like it was. And that's okay. And it's okay that it's taking me a little time to get used to it. But I'm really glad he had a good time last night. This week's going to be really busy. Election day is Tuesday, and that's when Feed the Vote goes into action. So I took off Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday this week from work. Tomorrow we're picking up a U-Haul, and we got a lot of donations for Feed the Vote. So we're going to Costco to purchase supplies that we need, the bottled water, prepackaged snacks, and a little obscure things like gloves for the volunteers so that they can protect themselves. And we'll probably make, I'd say, at least 2 trips to Costco loading up the van. We got, with the funds that we had, we can really support a lot of voters tomorrow, Tuesday. So I'm excited about that. And this initiative has been a lot of work. My boyfriend has been a huge asset for Feed the Vote, from his ideas to his contributions to his contacts. It's been really cool. We actually have a radio spot airing tomorrow night on, what's it called?
Queer Voices.
Queer Voices here in Houston. Is it Houston? Just Houston? Yeah, Queer Voices in Houston.
Houston Public Radio.
Public radio. And so that'll be a cool opportunity for us to get some last minute volunteers or donations for Feed the Vote. So that's going to be Tuesday. Tuesday is going to be absolutely insane. It's going to be a really long day. And I personally will be running between multiple polling locations, dropping off extra supplies to our volunteers and filling in where needed to cover for breaks, or it'll be insane. It'll be a very busy day. And we are still honestly trying to figure out exactly how it's going to look. So, just look out for pictures from that day. It's going to be successful. Regardless of how many voters we help, we're helping voters, and it's going to be a successful day and a successful venture. And we're super happy with all the sponsorships that we were able to get from individual donors and from some companies that were able to help us out. And then Wednesday, we're taking anything that we have left over to the Houston Food Bank and recuperating, because I'm sure we will need to recuperate on Wednesday. Special shout out to the volunteers that are helping us out on Tuesday as well. I miss my son. Holidays are hard. And they always will be. I think things will be a different type of normal, but they'll always be a little hard. They always will be. I think one of the issues I had last night is just the realization that things will never be the same. There was a picture of my son with my ex-husband and his boyfriend on the couch. And there was a moment of someone else living my life. And to a point there is. And I have to be okay with that. Because that's not my life anymore. And that'll take some time. It's just been a year. Some days are great. Some days are harder. As is with anybody on any journey of any type. And I always get a little blue when Halloween is over and October is over. So November 1st is never a super exciting day for me, but we made the most of it. My boyfriend said he's gonna get me a B12 shot to take on November 1st next year. All right, guys. So that's it for this week. It's going to be a crazy week for me. So next week should be a really good vlog. Remember to take care of your friends. Remember to take care of your loved ones. Remember to take care of yourself. I forget that now and then too. And that's important. All right, guys. I love you. I'll see you next week. Welcome to November. All right. Bye, guys. See you next week. Vote.